Hi, today we're looking at the Skinwalker legend and the Skinwalker Ranch. In the Navajo culture, the Skinwalker is a type of shapeshifter, a dangerous creature which has the ability to turn into, possess or disguise themselves as an animal. This subject is not very well known or discussed outside of Navajo culture. Navajo witches, including skinwalkers, are seen as evil, a curse on the land, the opposite of the healer or the medicine man or woman. The witch or skinwalker would perform twisted ceremonies and manipulating magic to perverse the good works of the medicine people. Skinwalkers are known to transform into animals such as the coyote. They may also possess living people and walk around in their bodies by locking eyes with them. Navajo children are told stories of the skinwalkers, stories of life and death when the Navajo and the skinwalker battle against each other. The skinwalkers have entered pop culture, using the Native American stories and transforming them into Hollywood movies and TV programs such as the Skinwalker Ranch. The skinwalkers are most commonly encountered near Native American reservations, but are seen all over the USA. The most famous location for them is the state of Utah. Located in the Uinta Basin in northeast Utah is the Uinta Valley Reservation, which was created for the Ute tribe in October 1861 on the orders of President Abraham Lincoln. In 1882, the Ouray Reservation was created and the two merged together to become the Uinta and the Ouray Reservation. For over 150 years, the Ute have lived on the reservation, which covers over 4.5 million acres. The Indians have long told that the ranch which borders this land, now known as the Skinwalker Ranch, is on the path of the Skinwalker and is therefore forbidden to go near. Before the Ute moved to the reservation, there were a fierce, warlike people who primarily lived in Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. At one time, the Ute and the Navajo fought together against their common enemies. Later, the Ute acquired horses from the Spanish. They turned on the Navajo and began to abduct the Navajo people and sold them into slavery. Later, during the Civil War, some Ute bands joined in a military campaign against the Navajos. This ended in the Navajos being expelled from their lands and forced them into the Long Walk of the Navajo to a reservation in Fort Sumner. Because of this, it is said that the Navajo cursed the Utes with the Skinwalkers, which plagued their people. The Ute tribe believed the Skinwalkers' presence in the Uinta Basin extends back as far as 15 generations. The belief is that the Skinwalkers do not reside on the ranch, but hide in the dark canyon which is nearby. The ranch which takes the name was first occupied by the Myers family in 1905, which consisted of just a few buildings at the foot of the Skinwalker Ridge. The family later abandoned their first home and established a new home on the eastern side of the ranch. The family occupied their home until 1987, although the Myers family did not really report anything strange. Unusual events began nearby in the Uinta Basin in the 1950s. Numerous reports of UFOs proceeded for several decades. Interestingly, the first mention of this phenomenon was during the 1700s when Spanish explorers reported seeing craft in the sky over their camps. The UFO reports from the area number in the hundreds and come in all shapes and sizes. Another strange series of happenings are cattle mutilations. UFO sightings have coincided with each other. In 1994, the Shermans moved into the area with 2 children and livestock. Immediately, they noticed the previous owners had placed locks on every door, window and cupboard, inside and out. On the day they moved in, the family noticed a large coyote which snatched a calf. The Shermans began to beat the coyote to make it release the calf with no success. They shot the animal at point blank range, but it still held on. Only with the next shot did the coyote release the calf. It just stood there staring at the Shermans. They shot a few more times and the animal went away. On inspection, there was no sign of any blood or injury. This began a terrifying series of events. Large wolf-like animals, strange exotic birds, even the Sasquatch were seen. They encountered dozens of UFOs, which coincide with the disappearance of cows and mutilations of others. In 1996, the Shermans could stand no more. 2 years of terrifying events forced the family to publicly speak out to the press. The Shermans wanted out, and this came in the shape of billionaire Robert Bigelow, a firm believer in ufology. He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on PhD scientists, sensing equipment and security to try and document the Skinwalker phenomenon. This was disbanded with little success in 2004. The work carried on by the Bigelow Aerospace Advanced Space Studies, which was more secret and gained government funding from the Defense Department to study UFOs. After around $22 million spent, the program was finished. The ranch was then bought for $4.5 million in 2016 to Adamantium Holdings. The new owners proceeded to secure the area by closing off the public road and gating the area. New owners now explore the ranch for documented phenomenon. In the case of the Skinwalkers, I cannot say this is all a load of rubbish. I believe that the Native Americans had ancient knowledge from living with the land. There may still be a curse on this area of land that may remain for all time. The correlation between UFOs and the Skinwalker Ranch may hold true. It is widely known of the link between Native Americans and aliens, or the Star People as they speak of. I don't think there will be any answers forthcoming, but with modern science looking into it, maybe it will not be long before we see some answers. I believe only the Native Americans may only ever know the true answers. This has been a history of Skinwalkers and the Skinwalker Ranch. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you can and you're kind enough, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much.